Right, welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is just nonsense. I saw this going on, and initially it was quite tame. Now it's going full blown. Birds of Prey fans accuse Sonic the Hedgehog movie of homophobia. This is in an effort, right? Because they believe firmly, they believe rightly as well, by the way, that Sonic the Hedgehog releasing a week after Birds of Prey is going to spell doom for Birds of Prey, which it is ultimately. You will see Sonic the Hedgehog probably #1 this weekend. I don't doubt it. I genuinely don't doubt it. Now, as a result of that, they are actually being trolls, which is hilarious because we've heard all about like Russian trolls and bots and all this stuff for ages, and Rotten Tomato trolls, troll reviewers, and all this kind of stuff. You're doing it here, like, I mean, oh my god, like it couldn't get any funnier. But the lengths that they're going to is utter insanity. So Birds of Prey fans, upset with the movie's poor opening weekend, have begun a trolling campaign against the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog movie in the hopes of diverting some of those viewers to watch the Suicide Squad spin-off. And it's really funny as well, like it's so blatant. It's become a meme at this point in time, like it really has. So the tactic used by these Birds of Prey fans was to tweet false accusations that the Sonic movie was offensive or extremely disappointing. Yet Sega's gonna make it like gonna sign off on a homophobic movie, aren't they? Of course they are. In what world do you live in? Movies barely get made that are macho nowadays. You're never going to allow something which is homophobic. Come on, behave. Now, despite Sonic the Hedgehog not arriving in theatres until February 14th, numerous users claim to have seen the film and that their families had a much better time seeing Birds of Prey. It's an R-rated movie. What? Recommending that the audiences go see that film instead and using the official hashtags for both films. I mean, come on. Come on. Many of these troll tweets, with some tweets being copy and pasted between various users, claimed that the film used homophobic slurs and was dull, boring and lifeless. It's actually... The reviews coming in sound quite positive, actually. I took my husband and 2 sons to go and see Sonic movie and was appalled to hear homophobic slurs used throughout the movie. Luckily, Birds of Prey was showing in the next room and my family had a much better experience. But in saying this, you've just shown people... What? If you do have kids, you don't take them to see R-rated movies like that. Seriously. Well, I mean, do what you like, obviously. But to announce it on Twitter in a way to slam another movie just doesn't make any sense. It makes you look super dumb. I took my husband and 2 sons, so again, it's just this copy and paste nonsense. Sonic movie was dull, boring and lifeless. The bad CGI was distracting. The jokes didn't land, especially with the villain, and the whole plot is very cliched. I'm truly disappointed. I'll be taking my boys to see Birds of Prey though. They're very excited and so am I. It's very weird. Everyone keeps saying they're boys. Took my husband and 2 sons. Taking my boys. Men were the majority of people that watched Birds of Prey opening weekend. I think they're done with it now. I think they're very done with it. Went to see Sonic movie and I'm not sure what was faster, Sonic or the audience leaving. From the abysmal design to the jokes that didn't land, I asked for a refund and went to see Birds of Prey instead, which had the room filled with laughter and joy. Oh, good God. Like, it's very, very funny. This is hilarious. And it gets even further. Harley Quinn's gay best mate. Whatever. I was a victim of a horrible hate crime while in the theatre watching Sonic movie, where these white men called me a and spit on me. I mean, who's making this up? Oh, it's a meme. It's... I mean... What is this? Going to see Birds of Prey made me feel safe to go to the movies again. I understand. I understand Like you're trying desperately to make it. You're trying desperately to sell Birds of Prey, but you realise that this doesn't help. Like, this makes it look like a joke. Like the whole film is just a joke. I can't believe it. Some Birds of Prey fans have since attempted to claim that their tweets were simply jokes, alluding to the over-the-top nature of their content. It might be. It's a terrible joke, though. However, these claims become dubious under Poe's law. Without a winking smiley or other blatant display of humour, it is impossible to create a parody of fundamentalism that someone won't mistake for the real thing. True. Very, very true. Like I said, I have seen some of this online, and I thought I initially saw this stuff. Oh no. No, I saw a different one actually. Sorry, I saw a completely different one online. But this whole Birds of Prey nonsense, like, ladies and gents, like, get out of town, seriously. It's got nothing to do with misogyny. It got nothing to do with Harley Quinn not being the title. It's got nothing to do with them covering themselves up. None of that. None of that. It's just a boring movie. It's just boring. Like, it's not going to sell to anyone. And those with half a brain cell would have taken a look, and those with half a brain cell and people that follow movies and news and things would have took one look at Ewan McGregor's comments about the film being a feminist movie and misogyny, and would have just gone, nah, I'm not seeing this crap. I'm not paid to be lectured. And it turns out 52 or 54% of the opening weekend's audience were male. So it goes to show it's not appealing to even its target audience now, is it? It's a terrible film. Like, no one cares about it. Sonic, by all accounts, actually looks like it's doing all right. Like, the Sonic movie, got a review here briefly. It's sounding okay. It's a kids movie, of course, but it's sounding all right. You know, Sonic the Hedgehog review, a delay and a redesign make all the difference. So Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog is gearing up at the starting line for his first big screen outing. Took a while and is marked with a minor controversy its makers and studio Paramount scrambled to correct. But good God, they actually corrected it. Whereas these people, they don't care what you think. They don't care what you think at all. Paramount do. Paramount care. Paramount want your money. They're listening to you. They corrected it. Now it says, and yet if the film suffers at all over the faux pas, I didn't notice, and I don't think audiences will either. So, you know, it goes into comments about, you know, basic storyline and things like that. But an Ace Ventura, you know, Jim Carrey plays sort of an Ace Ventura-ish. He's a good villain. He's very, very good at it. What took so long? Honestly, Sonic benefits from the delay to get the character design right. It not only shows that they listen to fans, but it created more of a distance between this feature and Detective Pikachu. Though it feels like I reviewed that yesterday, it's been closer to a year since it came out, which is ample breathing room for Sonic. The star Sega character should stand outside the Pokemon shadow. The verdict, right? And this is very good stuff. No Birds of Prey nonsense is going to stop it. This will take the top spot. Hollywood makes it harder than it has to be to adapt a video game. In the last few years, they've slowly started to slough off the stigma. Wouldn't you know it, they're seeing desirable box office returns for their trouble. Sonic the Hedgehog is fun for all ages and deserves to go in the lonely category of good video game movies. Don't let it whiz you by at the theatres. Pros, correct design for Sonic and a good voice actor behind it. Which Marsden, Schwartz, isn't it? Schwartz has kind of proven himself to be a good Sonic fan as well. Good turns from Marsden and Carey. Script flirts with cliches, signs of rewrites, so that's the cons. But overall, pretty good. People like it. None of this is going to stop it. None of it. Get out of town. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you seen any of this online? Do you see any of this trash? Have you seen Birds of Prey? What did you think, honestly? What do you think of Sonic the Hedgehog releasing tomorrow? Are you looking forward to it? I personally am. I will go and watch it because the studio listened. That's the only reason I'm supporting it. And obviously to do a review for you guys. So expect my review out tomorrow. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. Thanks so much, guys. Have a missed age. Take care.